What's going on, guys? TKD wants to take a video and DLC 4, right? So the journey to DLC 4 has been a quite interesting one, right? So I figured that, it was dropping on Tuesday, right? And so I thought maybe it would be live Monday night around midnight my time, or around 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, somewhere around that range, so that it's bright up on Tuesday, ready to go, right? So I was waiting last night for the thing to drop, and I was waiting, and then they tweeted out that it'll be live 10 a.m. on Tuesday. So I'm like, man, I gotta go to bed without playing DLC 4, dog. So you know what? I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'll make my coffee. I'll wake up early in the morning, and I'll get on 10 a.m. and we'll be rocking it out, right? So then I see that they have to release a patch that they didn't release until like 10:45, 10:30ish, and that took like 20 minutes to download. And this whole thing, and everybody on Twitter was freaking out, but I finally got my hands on DLC 4, and I'm going to give you my impressions on what I played so far. And the first map I played was Micro. It was that map that is really small, and you're playing on a picnic table with a bunch of food and beer and all that stuff. And the fun fact about my time on that map, I was actually playing in the same game as David Vonderhaar. Him and the guys over at Track were doing a live stream on the new map pack, and I was actually in that game in stream. So it was pretty cool to see that, because I was watching the stream on my other monitor, and then I look over and we have the same score, and it's like, oh wait, I'm in the same map and game as David Vonderhaar. So that was pretty, that was a really cool moment. But getting back to the map, I found the map, really cool. I felt like it was a very classic form layout of a Call of Duty map, and I also felt that the map was really easy to learn, really easy to know which points are going to be really high engagement points and stuff like that. So that was a pretty map that I found was going to be really easy for people to really get accustomed to and really get good at. Along with that, I feel like the map has a really a lot of detail in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's parts where you get on the grill and you don't take damage, but you hear the grill going, as well as when you're on ice, you feel like you're walking on water, like it feels like. But it's a really cool and lively map. You know what I'm saying? To be set in a picnic table. At first, I thought that was really weird, but hey, they made it work, and it's cool, and you're literally taking cover behind cupcakes, and you're, making these calls to your team, like, yo, I'm at B or whatever. Like, it's a really cool map. And one thing I really found cool was that there are ants all around the map, on the outside of the map, so you can actually kill the ants, and so I thought that was really, really nice detail to the map. Next up, I played on the map Rupture, which was a remake from a World at War map that I forgot. I think it's Outskirts it was called. I think it's called Outskirts, yeah. But this map, going into it, it is really big. It is really huge. It is something that is really kind of not Black Ops 3 style maps. You know how they're really, kind of small to medium-sized maps. This one is very large, and it was a nice change, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like this map is very much for ground war play, but there wasn't, that in the rotation for the map pack playlist, so I just played it. I think it was playing Domination or something like that. I was playing some game mode that was, a lesser count of people. But I found the map, really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just liked it because it was so different than any other map that we have in Black Ops 3, just off of the size of it and how, much you could do in the map. And let's go on to talking about the big thing in Rupture, which is the mechs. Okay, now the mechs, I thought they were going to be more powerful. I thought they were going to be kind of something that people will want to go and attract to, and I thought that people would abuse these mechs in a way. I didn't know about the mechs. I wasn't sure what they were going to be like, stat-wise, whatever. But I'm actually using the mech in-game. I feel like it's balanced to, pretty much for the most part, right? Like, they are not overpowered. They're not these big things that are going to dominate the map. They are just I feel like they're a nice little touch. I'm saying they were meant to replace the tanks that were in World at War on the map, and now they're these big mechs that, are walking around, and you have a missile and a machine gun, that fires regular bullets. And I found the missiles to be a little bit underpowered. They didn't really do a lot of damage to anything, really. But I found, mainly what you want to do is use the turret on your left hand. But I actually prefer these mechs to be not, as powerful as overpowered, because I feel like that can make a lot of issues in game. Granted, it's not anything like, the guns that we get in DLC, how they might be better than the base guns, but not everyone can get it. Like, everyone can get in a mech, you know what I'm saying? That's not, an issue really. But it's just that, I was just hoping that they weren't going to be this thing that would take over the map whenever you would play the map and people would want to go to those mechs. And they're not that case. It's not that. They're just a nice little touch. I found them to be useful in a lot of cases. is. I did like how you cannot cap flags. You can't do anything objective wise in the mech. I feel like that would be, you know, a really big thing that would kind of ruin the game if you could cap a flag in domination using the mech. But they decided not to do that, which is a great choice. And then overall, you know, this is a really cool map. You know what I'm saying? It's really cool. I like it just because it's big and it's something that's, you know, vastly different from the other maps. So reps up, good up to Rupture. And next up, I played on the map. This is the Dell. And this map, it's kind of hard to say that it was the worst map out of the 4, just because I liked all of them. You know what I'm saying? This map pack was really bomb. Like, they killed this map pack. It was really good. It was probably the best one they released all of Black Ops 3, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, to say that this map is the worst is not saying anything at all. Like, it is a very, very good map, just to start off with. I went like 47 and like 17, something crazy. You know, not the craziest score, but a pretty good score. Like, it was very easy to play this map. I found, you know, to be kind of the same way as you play in Micro, how, you know, you can easily tell which are the points in the map that have heavy traffic flow and all that. So I just found this map to be really fun and really, you know, kind of balanced in a way. The map has that nice dark feel to it, and I really do enjoy the feel of this map, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of ways, you know, that you can definitely flank enemies, and a lot of different routes that you'll learn in the map that you don't see at first glance. You know what I'm saying? Like there is about 3 other ways to get to a high point that, you know, is a big dominating point in the map. There's like 3 or 4 ways that you can get to it, you know what I'm saying? So there is a very much a attention to balance in this map. And I saw a video from Chaos, I think it was, how there was some sort of snake in the water in this map. I tried to look for it, I didn't see it, and I'm pretty sure he won't lie about it. Like I saw it in his clip of the map when he wants to go play it at COD XP. But apparently there was a snake in the map. I haven't seen it first account. I only saw it off of his video. So you guys can go definitely look for that snake in the water on this map. But also, this map is one of those maps where you definitely want to stay to the outskirts of the map. You would never want to go in the center. The center is a place you will definitely die quickly. You want to go and stay on the outskirts of the map, and you will dominate this map just as you see me dominating in this gameplay. But overall, this is a very, very good map. I like it a lot. Now, to say it's the worst, it's kind of an to me because, you know, this map is just so fun to me personally. But just out of what we got on this map pack, we got some really, really good maps. You know what I'm saying? This is a really, really good map pack. But just to say this one is the lowest doesn't mean that's bad at all, guys. Don't take that. It is not bad. It's a good map. It's a good map pack overall. And lastly, we got my favorite, my number one, my favorite map in Black Ops 2, arguably. Honestly, probably is my favorite map of Black Ops 2, and that is Outlaw. Outlaw is a remake of Standoff in Black Ops 2, and Standoff was a great map, and this map hones in on that greatness and keeps it alive. And just like all the other remakes, this map feels so close to Standoff, and it feels just like Standoff. Like, you play it, and you play the exact same way as you played Standoff, the same routes, the same head glitching spots, the same everything. It is all there, and it just feels great. And why I like this remake even more is that they made it a Western feel to it. And specifically talking about Western, they specifically have Easter eggs for Back to the Future Part 3. My favorite series of all time movies. I love Back to the Future. That's my favorite movie of all time. And they hidden some stuff from the movie in this map. Now, I didn't watch it in-game, but I saw a video about it. And there is actually a flux capacitor in the map. Yes, it's in the corner of a building, and you can actually see it inside of a building. A flux capacitor. If you guys are big fans of Back to the Future, you know exactly why it's important. But if not, it is what makes time travel possible in the movie, right? So it's just cool to see, you know, them hiding these cool things in the movie into this map. And also, there is a train that passes through like mid-game. I didn't see where the train was. I won't go back and look at it. But if that train is the same train in the movie that they use to get the DeLorean to go 88 miles per hour to go back to the present, I'm gonna flip, dude. I'm gonna flip. Like, if they copied, or even better, if it's the train that is in the last shot of all 3 movies, in the 3rd movie, the last shot of it, and if it's actually Doc Brown's time machine as a train, oh my god, I legit might cry. But yeah, this map is definitely my favorite out of the 4. I thoroughly enjoyed this map. I love playing it. I just Standoff is one of those maps that really is a map that defines a game. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you were to think of Terminal and Modern Warfare 2, you know what I'm saying? Like, that map is MW2 to its full potential. Like, it's just a map that you think of when you think of that game. You know what I'm saying? When you think of Black Ops 2, you think of Standoff 100%. You know what I'm saying? I just loved this map back then, and I love it now in Black Ops 3 with Outlaw. So yeah, my personal opinion, this is the best map pack they put out for this game, and it's a nice close for Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was a good game to me, guys. I liked Black Ops 3. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I love this Call of Duty. It was a great way to, I feel like it was the best transition from this new age of COD, you know, with the new movement and all this stuff like that. And I feel like it was the best iteration of that. You know what I'm saying? It was the best way they could have done this new movement stuff. Advanced Warfare, we all hated that. Ghost didn't have the advanced movement, but we still hated that. But, you know, this game, with all the stuff that people have been hating on, it is the best way they've done it. And Treyarch, you know, continues to do good Call of Duties, and this is not an exception. I love this Call of Duty. I love Black Ops 3, and I love this DLC 4, so definitely pick it up if you are interested in Black Ops 3. And guys, I'm going to cover Revelations. Alright, I'm going to cover that. I'm going to have my thoughts and opinions on the story as it wraps up in this Easter egg for DLC 4 on Revelations. And I think I'll gather the guys for this week's Scramble Saturday to do it on Revelations. I'm going to see, you know, if they're down to play some Revelations and do kind of a map walkthrough live with you guys for Scramble Saturday. So if you're hyped for that, please give me a thumbs up, thumbs up for that. And definitely, if you guys enjoyed the content down below, you can also leave a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate all the feedback you guys give me. Also, in my description, you can find my Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that good stuff. Follow me on there. And also, add me on PSN, guys. I'd love to play with some of you guys that are on the channel. I'd love to play with you guys, so definitely hit me up with a friend request, and we'll get into a game and do all the good stuff. And also down below, if you enjoyed the map pack, if you are playing these maps, let me know what you guys think of the maps down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I got you.